The reason that your client probably isn't getting the results they want right now, whether it's with their branding, with their website, with their animation, with their photography, whatever it is because their current way of thinking is not allowing them to get that result. I learned this early on in my career. I had an incredible mentor that was just a genius when it came to sales. And the thing I loved about his approach to sales is it didn't feel salesy. I'd bought several things from him. I'd worked with him as a mentor. I'd paid him a lot of money to work with him as a mentor. And at no point did I feel like I was being sold to. And so the way that he viewed objections, hey, this is a bit too expensive. This is out of my budget. I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm not sure if this will work for me. I don't have time to implement this. We don't really need this right now. Whatever comes up is actually an opportunity to change someone's way of thinking. Because if you think about it, the reason that your client probably isn't getting the results they want right now, whether it's with their branding, with their website, with their animation, with their photography, whatever it is because their current way of thinking is not allowing them to get that result. So I'll give you a really tangible example, right? Often often businesses will put off their branding, for example, because they think, oh, maybe that's just not that important, or I can't quite see how our brand is going to increase our customer loyalty, or I can't quite see how this thing is going to give us a tangible ROI. And so they never really invest in it, or they maybe invest a little bit, they get someone to design a logo, and it all kind of looks a little bit bodged together. And it's that way of thinking, it's that undervaluing of a consistent, well thought out brand that is creating the results that they currently have, the thing that they don't want, which is maybe like a high turnover of clients or a high churn rate, or, it totally depends on what industry they're in, but they're going to be experiencing some unwanted symptoms. And so you can help them fix that, but there needs to be a shift in thinking. And I know as creatives, we all love the idea of these clients that just get it, right? I just know how valuable branding is and I just want you to do it. The problem is, when people already understand the value, they're already solution aware, they're out in the market looking for people to help them with branding. It's what we call the stage 4 of the decision-making process. I don't have time to go into it right now, but essentially people at that stage are kind of what we call window shoppers, and they're mainly comparing on time, price, and quality. And so if we're just going for people that totally get it, they're probably already saying, hey, do you know anyone who's great at branding? And they're using their existing network, or they're Googling and someone comes up at the top of Google. It's a very competitive market. It's a very price sensitive market. Whereas if we can engage people at stage 1 and 2 of the decision-making process, which is where they're actually not fully solution aware, they're just aware of their problems and the things that they're experiencing right now, and we can present a relevant solution, they're going to be less price sensitive. They're going to view us as a partner and not a worker, and they're going to be much more open to ideas and willing to change their way of thinking and open to us guiding them in that way of thinking. So I won't go massively into that right now because it's a whole different training and it's a whole different topic. But what I need you to really think about is that objections are actually opportunities to solve problems for clients. They're opportunities to progress the sale.